Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Power was off at work today, so I got the day off. Isn't that special? I think so. Little sage for you. Little sage. Let's tap in and see what we got, shall we? Spirit, what is it that the collective needs to know about the energies right now? Knight of Pentacles in the upright. Somebody's been working responsibly in a routine, doing something, or they've been doing something routinely. Challenged by the Sun. They're challenged by somebody's positivity and new beginnings. In the subconscious, we've got leaving behind. Releasing baggage and moving on. In the recent past, we've got the King of Cups in the upright. A supportive leader, tolerant and empathic. The intention and expectation is a celebration. In the near future, we've got a wish come true, celebration and joy, marriage, homecoming. Yep, a wish come true. What is that? Four of Wands and a Nine of Cups in the upright. And the lens are looking through. Here's the Chariot. And moving forward, somebody gained a victory over whatever this was, whatever this transition was in the environment. Got the Magician. Manifestation. It's the beginning of some projects and creative endeavors. Time to create. The hopes and fears. Is the Six of Cups reversed. Somebody has to leave home. Somebody has to move forward. Somebody has to let it go. Perhaps they're seeking forgiveness for something in the past. And in the outcome, we've got the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. So there is great wealth here and security. Completion. The result of It's a final manifestation, the result of true will, recognition, continuation, realization, and endings. This is long-term success. Here in the beginning, what we have is this small investment, and then long-term success. This person they're working hard, they're efficient, and they're very responsible. They're challenged by, maybe they're just not happy. They're struggling with their vitality, maybe. Somebody. It's like they're challenged by this new beginning or something. They want to move on. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. So there's the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So there is wealth here. And a new skill development. Some sort of mastery coming up. Yeah, this whole thing of the past is over. King of Swords is here. Your courage was tested. There could be a relocation for a Ten of Cups, for divine love and harmony. Knight of Pentacles, working hard, making a small investment. A witch. Could be paying somebody. Somebody's working hard. This witch is working real hard. They're challenged by the sun. They're challenged by somebody who is happy with a sense of vitality. They've been spying on this person. They're challenged by their perceptions. They have a specific perception about this sun, and maybe their perceptions are being challenged. They want to release baggage and move on. They want to change. Because the sun here, as an act of self-preservation, defended themselves and moved on to calmer waters. They didn't think that was going to happen. How often is it that a little child thinks that they need to defend themselves, huh? This King of Cups is in the limelight. An emotionally balanced leader. There is a celebration here for a whole tribe. There is a marriage, a homecoming, and a wish come true. People might like your personality, and there's a new promise made. There's a victory here, a chariot. Forward movement, courage, with just regarding things You might have a few little things to take with you. You're going to pack your things and you're going to go on the road. You're going on a journey. Magician is here. Who is not seen as a leader. They're living in the past, and they might have to leave home. You don't have to do anything. Or maybe they're going to have to leave home and they won't have anything to do. Or maybe they will be instructed to do nothing. I don't know. Maybe you don't have to do anything. They're living in the past. They want to move forward. They're lacking playfulness. They're doing nothing, or you're doing nothing. The outcome is a 10 of Pentacles. There is financial security for this family. Somebody is vain. Somebody is really vain. Or somebody's looking in the mirror at themselves. There's play on the outcome here. There's somebody playing with the sovereign being. Or maybe the sovereign beings get to have a time of play now. After all is said and done. They've been given a compass. They were not able to be puppeted, and now they're going to become a teacher. The kin are seen as important. Those who are religious may have to go do hard labor. I don't know, man. It's just the way it is. Those ancestors who use divination tools, to spy on those who are scholars, and to spy on those who are receiving forgiveness and because of their faith. And then they send a messenger with a haunting to those people. Those people who are conscientious and trying to turn them into addicts. Trying to put their self-care under the table, trying to get them to put their self-care techniques under the table, to like forget about it, because these ones were in competition with those who are of service. They wanted their spiritual throne, and justice is being served here. There's a backstory to all this drama. These ones wanted the attention. They wanted to be seen as perfect. But the mother and the child were martyred to create that illusion. The creators, it's time for the creators to be here and now. They're no longer invisible. They've got their shine on and they're being themselves. There's an expectation of a visitation coming, which will, an explorer that will facilitate change. This wise guy this wise guy is a chicken who's been driving. This wise guy is a chicken who's been driving and manipulating the innocent. Okay, on behalf of this snake. The arcana are going home, or the arcana from home are here. And they see this conflict. They see you being treated as an object, while these others live lives of privilege, peaceful lives of privilege. But you survived. You survived what they put on you as entertainment. They wanted appearances only. They wanted to be seen a certain way. But prophecy is happening out. Prophecy is playing out right now. These ones are going to be disconnected from their body. They played with their purpose. They were spying on the evermore divine unions of the artists, the creators who were wholesome, who were love and hospitable to people, who were optimistic even through hardship, who remained in love, with someone from beyond the grave. Who was absent maybe, but is in communication. Sometimes it gets real hot in here. So there's a Knight of Pentacles. He's a witch. He wants to make, he's been working really hard. He's been working routinely in a way that he feels is efficient. And he's in despair now. He's in despair because he's challenged by his perception of the sun, or his perception of the sun is being challenged, or the sun is challenging his perception of what has been. He's challenged by sudden wealth. His perception of sudden wealth, his perception of this sunny person. In the recesses of the mind, we've got a transition, leaving behind, releasing baggage, and moving on. This person, out of self-preservation, had to boogie on out of there, had to defend herself, had to get out, man, or themselves, him or her. Genders are fluid. Except when it comes out like this, and I have to say it's the main female. They were attacking the main female, who is a sun, who is coming into sudden wealth. This mature man was attacking, or maybe there's a mature man who is bringing a defense. Like she was just trying to preserve herself. This main female was like, oh my gosh, I'm like just trying to survive, right? To persevere through whatever you got going on. And then here's this mature man bringing in a defense, and you're moving on. This King of Cups is in the limelight here in the recent past. There's a false person here too. So we'll have to clarify that. Somebody's celebrating. A whole tribe is celebrating. Or that was the intention and expectation. And a child celebrating of a child or a new beginning for this whole tribe. There's a wish come true, unions. Somebody likes your personality. There's a promise made. And this mature woman is not present. The mature woman is partner to this mature man, but this mature man is over here offering some sort of defense for this main female, and then the mature woman is not here in the near future. So what is this mature man doing? We've got the Chariot. There's a departure being made. You're going to have to pack your things. A very few items. And the thief does not get to go. This magician is not seen as a leader. And they are facing poverty. Somebody's living in the past. They may have to leave home. You don't have to do anything. Or maybe there's nothing they can do about it. They weren't able to get the marriage, and they're not seen as high honor. There's a 10 of Pentacles here. Well, financial security, this family. But there's vanity too. Maybe all this wealth security makes people vain. Maybe wealth makes people vain. Toil and labor. Oops. Toil and labor, unexpected income. Health. This witch who's been working really hard against this main female who is the sun and is in despair, he might have to pay attention to his health. There might be something going on with his health right now. He's challenged because this sudden wealth is going to the sun and his perception is shifting. He's challenged because the sun person here has a lot of self-esteem. They love themselves. And they know they possess gifts of the soul that benefit themselves and others. It could be that this main female is here in a state of trying to preserve self. And it could be that there's a mature man here that is bringing a defense or offering some sort of a defense, helping release this baggage. Empathy. Perhaps he has empathy for you and your need to preserve self, both sides of the situation. Oh, it's just me, Toby. It's not a fly. So we've got the King of Cups here, a limelight, and a false person. What's going on with that? Somebody's in denial. This false person is denying their fear. They're not acknowledging their fear. This King of Cups, who is in the limelight, is very disciplined and in service to life. He's in the limelight. There's a celebration for this whole tribe, for their new beginning. There could be a child born, or a return to innocence, perhaps, a return to a brand new, fresh start. And again, it's that young love, that new love, young love. Courage. This family is very courageous. This King of Cups is very courageous. So there's celebration, joy, a homecoming, a wish come true, and stability. This mature woman doesn't have anything to do with it. Somebody likes your personality. There's a new promise made. Surrender. Surrender. It could be that this mature woman isn't here anymore, that she had to surrender whatever part she was taking in this. The mature man decided to give defense to the main female who was trying to preserve herself. He had empathy for her. So this mature woman has to surrender her need to control, and she's not present here either, so I don't know where she went. Maybe she just has to surrender this wish come true. There's a new promise made. There's a victory. The Chariot's here. You're going to be departing. You need to pack a few little items, but the thief isn't going to go with you. They don't get to take this trip. They don't get the promise. They're in despair. They were not able to trap this son, and they're in fear. Because of all the contracts, all the agreements that they made while trying to trap the sunny essence of this main female. This magician is not seen as a leader, and they are in poverty, right? Or they're facing poverty. They're not going to be able to persevere, or they're going to have a challenge, a severe challenge to persevere. This says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. They're not a leader. They're facing poverty, and they don't think they're going to be able to persevere through this. They have to leave home. they're not going to get to do anything. They don't get the marriage, and they're not seen as high honor. Or maybe the feminine didn't have to do anything because people came to her defense. There's judgment being called on this. And you don't have to do anything. So we've got a 10 of Pentacles, wealth, financial security, and then this vain person is toiling and laboring, doing something here. Yeah, this 10 of Pentacles is bringing, this financial security brings somebody great happiness. And there's a vain person here who's doing some work against this. I'm not sure what they're doing. Let's pull a card and see if anything pops out specifically for the vain person who's working against this 10 of Pentacles. They're, they think they have all the answers on how to expand their growth, on how to grow, on how... They think they have all the answers on how to grow. And they're here, very vain. There's this 10 of Pentacles here, and it brings great happiness and all of that, but they're very vain, and they're working very hard because they don't have any doubt that they know everything that they need to know about gaining this happiness and this 10 of Pentacles. So they're working really hard. You're very honest, and you're going to be experiencing a change. These ones who came against you are guilty. They're envious. They're envious because you and your friends are all about love. You're balanced in your minds. You're in your purpose. These ones failed to fill your head with worry, or the fact that they failed to bring you down has them worried. The fact that they're blaming you is humorous because it was all about their pride, huh? And you succeeded. You know that there's no greater goal than to love, and this has them in grief, and you're living a life of gratitude. All that adversity was not able to knock out your abundance. It's still here. You know that you're never alone. And so even in your relationships, you're attracted to relationships that are for your highest good. And even when you're alone, you know that you're not alone. You're very connected. You've gained freedom and perhaps forgiveness. Somebody is in regret over you being at peace. They have to accept that everything happens in divine order. You were very patient. And you trusted. You trusted your intuition. When you were indecisive, you trusted your intuition. And this is an ending of this scenario. So there's something about health for this Knight of Pentacles. He's a witch. He's in despair. Something about health. He's been working real hard. So yeah, there's something about health and luck. Your fortune. He's in despair because you're healthy and you are coming into this lucky situation. You're gaining a reward. And this witch is in despair. challenged by the sunny personality of you and the sudden wealth that you're coming into. You have high self-esteem and his perception of you. He's challenged by his perception of you. He could be challenged because he's facing homelessness. A mature man brought defense to a main female who was trying to persevere through whatever was happening for her. He has empathy for her, and he's helping her move on to release the baggage that has been placed upon her. She was overloaded. In excess, overwhelmed. That witch did a real good job overwhelming her. This false person is in denial that the King of Cups is in the limelight. He is disciplined and of service to others. This false person doesn't get the job. They don't get the job. And this has omniscience and talent and expertise. They don't have the talent. They don't have the expertise. They don't get the job. They're not omniscient. This King of Cups is in the limelight. He's of service. He's very disciplined, courageous. This false person was not able to interrupt his marriage. There's a celebration here for this whole tribe who are very courageous, and there could be a new child born. This could leave this false person or these false people in a state of disease. There's a new promise made, new contracts, a homecoming. They like your personality. There's a wish come true. This mature woman is in the reverse, and it says surrender. So, like, she's not here. She's not here in the near future. She had to surrender her need to control this. She was forced to stop. She was forced to stop. Chariot here. You triumphed. You triumphed over this thief. Through your determination and your willpower. It's time for you to pack your things. You're going on a trip, and the thief doesn't get to go on this trip, and they're in fear. The magician is not seen as a leader. They're facing poverty, and they're going to have difficulty persevering. It could be that they have to do this to earn merit. Because they're not seen as a person of high honor, they weren't able to seal the marriage. They don't get do nothing. Like, they're being told to do nothing, to stop. They're under judgment. Game. This is the conclusion. This is the conclusion of them profiting off of your game. You've got 10 of Pentacles here, and it makes you very happy. You are ready. You're not bound to any commitments. You're not bound. They weren't able to bind you. With all that toil and labor that they did trying to bind you, they weren't able to do that. You're ready. You're not bound to any commitments. This person of vanity who's working so hard, they have no doubt that they have all the techniques that they need to gain this growth. What's going on with this one who's, yeah, they want your happy home life. They're vain and they want your happy home life. They want your growth. It's here. The one that you gained because you persevered through all these challenges. Wow. You received aid. You got mercy. When these ones were trying to rob you of your 10 of Pentacles, your destiny, and they're furious about it, you got aid during this attempted robbery, which allowed you to persevere. They're furious about it. You're in a state of self-love. This is the end of these rituals that are being done against you, and they're left in conflict. And you're here all relaxed, and these ones are all arguing with each other. You're all living and learning. You've graduated the training grounds, and now you're exiting into your eternal love. You're calm. And justice just might be blind. Justice just might be blind. Blind justice for the families, for the promised unions. These bullies were stuck in their imagination. They thought that if they caused you an accident, they could steal your blessing. But you're okay, and you're going to start a mega project anyway. You are going to, you have great worth. You have great value. And you are a person who prays regularly. Good news. Good news. Huh. Somebody wanted to put you in a trap so that you wouldn't receive your good news. They wanted you to be in a state of loss. They wanted you to be arrogant. They wanted you to not be involved with anybody, to just constantly fight and be separated from others. They're seeking an apology now from the Most High, the one you pray to, because you've been given a gift. And the new beginning. These ones are stuck in their pride. They have a new idea. They're going to try to collaborate to bring more fright. To cause hesitation to this feminine. Somebody might be coaching her in her dream state. These ones want her lonely and stuck in third world relationships. There's evidence of the nightmare that they put her in. These ones strategically came against her so that they could have a life of indulgence. These friends worked hard together to get her stressed out. They wore many masks to bring her a mental disturbance. They wanted to dominate her. They were having a fantasy about dominating her. But they ran out of time, and now they're rejected. They're suffering withdrawals. She's going on an adventure. She reached her goals without taking any bribes. She didn't have any help from anybody. She survived the natural disasters. It was fate. There is a reunion happening. These ones who cursed her are going to be confined. And she will have a beautiful, sweetheart, unconditional love relationship with plenty of abundance. I hope that helps everyone. And I'm going to leave that one here. And I'll see you on the next one.